Studies say that 90% of the diseases are related to the microbiome. But what is the microbiome? Today, let's gonna talk about that. So we call the microbiome to the invisible world of microorganisms that lives in your body. So in your body, there are about 1 trillion of bacteria, fungi, viruses that live, and they are important for your overall health. And in their total, they are called the microbiome. So the human body is not sterile. We have microbes all over our bodies, especially in the zones that are exposed to the environment. For example, the eyes, the mouth, the gut, and in the vagina or the reproductive organs. So why your gut microbiome is so important for your health? First, it plays a very important role in the digestion, breaking down complex foods and nutrients into your body so your body can absorb them. So that's just the start. For example, if you take a nutrient or a food that is rich in, let's say, tryptophan, which is a very important compound for your health, but you don't have the microbes that will make this tryptophan available to your body, then you will not be able to absorb that compound, and so on with many other nutrients. So gut microbes not only support digestion and nutrient absorption, they also help with supporting the immune function. They also affect your mood and your brain health, since it has found that there is a very close connection between the microbes in your gut and your nervous system. So the microbes in your gut also help to train the immune systems in your body to distinguish between which are friends and which are enemies. And in this way, our immune system gets updated about what he should be fighting for or not. It also produces some compounds called neurotransmitters like serotonin, which is essential for the well-being. And these compounds will influence your mood and your mental health. Some studies have shown that a diverse microbiome can help regulate your weight and also can reduce the risk of diseases like diabetes. So what is important in the gut microbiome is to keep the microbiome diverse. Why? I'm going to explain with one example. So imagine you have a farm, and in your farm you have 5 different crops and 5 different animals, and you get all your food from all of that. Let's say you have rice, wheat, vegetables, mango, and avocado. And in the animals you have cow, chickens, pork, and 2 other more. So you have in this case 10 different organisms in the farm, living and providing for you not only food but also services, like for example a horse, if you like to ride a horse or help with other tasks in the farm. So let's say you suddenly come something and a storm or whatever, and you lose 4 out of your 5 crops and 4 out of your 5 animals, and now you only have, let's say, corn and a horse. Where is the milk? Where are the eggs? Where is the chicken? So in the same way that if you lose animals or crops in your farm and you lose diversity, you lose services and nutrients. When you lose microorganisms in your gut, you will also lose services and nutrients that your gut provides for your overall well-being. But what can harm that delicate ecosystem, which is based in a balance of all the microorganisms living in there? So there are factors like diet. For example, fiber-rich diet is better to promote a more diverse microbiome than poor fiber foods. Also, diets based on only a limited number of foods will be more harmful because factors like diet height in processed foods, antibiotics, and lack of sleep and other stress can disrupt your microbiome. For example, the antibiotics, while sometimes we need to have them because they are life-saving for certain conditions, the antibiotics not only affect the pathogenic bacteria, they also affect the good bacteria on your gut. So when you take the antibiotic, it will kill a big number of beneficial bacteria living on your gut. And in this way, while you are gaining, maybe getting rid of the pathogen, you also are left with less diversity in your microbiome. But that can somehow be fixed if after an antibiotic treatment you start eating yogurt or other processed food, fermented food that by themselves contain microorganisms that are good for the microbiome. But about the food, we will talk in a next video. Which foods are good to promote a diverse gut microbiome. When the balance in the microbiome gets disrupted, and this can be for diseases, antibiotic treatments, or other conditions, it comes a condition called dysbiosis. And dysbiosis means unbalance of the good and the bad microorganism in your microbiome. So things can go bad, and then dysbiosis has been linked to several health problems like cancer, heart disease, diabetes, and even asthma. So next time that you are craving a snack, think about your about the microbes in your gut, how important they are, and if you have to choose between a fresh fruit and a sugary snack, be wise and choose the fruit because the fiber on it will be better for your gut microorganism. So what happens when you have a dysbiosis on your gut microbiota, and are there ways to restore them? Yes. One thing is changing your diet. Even when it has found that it's difficult to change your microbiome composition, some studies have shown that more likely after 1 month, you will start seeing the results. The problem is that, for example, if you start taking yogurt, this microorganism will be start establishing in your gut. However, if you stop taking the yogurt, they will be lost. So you need to be consistent for a long time to be able to actually see results. There are other things that the scientists are trying to restore the microbiome balance in people that are really in need. And for example, there is something called fecal transplant. Yes, this is exactly how you are listening, that they take fecal samples from a person that is healthy, and they put that fecal samples in someone that has gut problems, and it has been shown that the person will improve. This is not new. There are records that when the World War, that the soldiers found that in the desert, in Africa, when the Bedouins, like the inhabitants of the desert, when that people had diarrhea or dysentery or any digestive problems, they would eat the camel feces, and that helped them to be healthy again. So fecal transplant is not something new. It has been known by humanity for a little while, but now there is a more serious research about that. And if you want more information, I can make another video about that. So the future of medicines could be all of these weird things that we look now, but maybe in the future they can be the solution for many problems. So if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe, and then stay tuned. And meanwhile, take care of your microbiome and stay gorgeous.